You thought we caught them all, but here are more Easter eggs hidden in the art books behind Taylor Swift. So in my last video, I decoded a bunch of the art and the artists that were hidden in the art books behind Taylor and Travis in the recent announcement video. If we haven't met before, I'll reintroduce myself. I'm Lucy. I post about art on social media, so I figured I might have some good insight, and boy did I find some stuff today. But I'll walk you through the craziest connection at the end. And once again, for all of my art people, I will be giving you Taylor Swift context, so keep up. Mark Rothko is in the book that's right above Taylor's head. And now Mark Rothko is a really famous abstract expressionist painter, and he's really well known for these really big, bold, color-filled paintings. And they're meant to make you feel like really intense emotions when you look at them. And he's known for numbering his paintings. So I looked at the number 12, and lo and behold, it's orange and green. But that's not the best part. I also looked at the number 13 painting, which just so happens to be red and yellow. So basically, Chiefs jersey colors. Now, the next books were the hardest to decode. Let's start with the Daniel Arsham book. Now, Daniel Arsham is a really cool contemporary artist, and he's known for taking symbolism from antiquity and putting this really cool contemporary twist on it. Now, in my research, I found out that he did an art installation in a building in New York called 530 Broadway. Broadway being the connection to Life of a Showgirl. And then I also added up 5 plus 3 being 8. That might be a little bit of a stretch, but I don't know if there's such a thing as too much of a stretch when it comes to Taylor Swift. So the next book threw me for a loop. Let's talk about the Ai Weiwei book. I struggled really hard to find a connection here, but what I found is insane. He's mostly known for creating art about political commentary, so I was really struggling to see the connection here, but this is the craziest thing. Back in 2013, there was a play put on about his life at the Hampstead Theatre in London. Hampstead is a neighborhood that Taylor mentions in both So Long London and London Boy. Now, the most twisted connection might belong to this book right here, Casa Wabi. Now, Casa Wabi is a non-profit artists organization out of Mexico. Do you remember this book from the video yesterday about Marc Chagall and the artist Lissitzky? Well, I missed something. It's actually a book of 3 artists, and the third that was blocked by Taylor's shoulder is Malevich. Malevich is most well known for a really controversial painting called The Black Square. And it was controversial because it's basically just a painting of a black square, and back when he made it, it sent people for a loop. Now, bringing it back to the Casa Wabi book, one of the artists that started it is called Bosco Sobi, and he created a series of 3 paintings inspired by Malevich's Black Square. What this whole connection means, I haven't figured it out yet, but I thought that was a big deal. And last but not least for today is this book. This book drove me crazy. I could not figure out what it said, and then it dawned on me. This book is from a set of books about the artist Hilma af Klint, who is an absolute legend. She basically was painting abstract artwork way before anybody else was, and she knew she was ahead of her time because she literally wrote in her will that nobody was to see any of her paintings until at least 20 years after she passed away. Queen. She's very famous for painting symbolism. A lot of the time it's symbols that she believes came to her in a dream. So I kind of had that Rothko thinking in my mind already, and I went to her painting number 13 and number 12. The number 12 painting is called The Swan, and the number 13 painting is called Evolution. And I kind of thought maybe like Taylor is this graceful swan, evolution of life, life of a showgirl. But then I realized that this book is the second book in the series, and that's where we need to start. The book is from a set of other books, and it's number 2 out of, I believe, 7. And it's called Paintings for the Temple. And on the cover of the book is this painting. It's called The 10 Largest Number 1 Childhood. It's basically meant to be about how masculine and feminine energy interact with each other. So it could be symbolic of Taylor and Travis. But the painting is from a larger series called The 10 Largest, and it's basically a whole set of paintings that depicts the life of a human being from the very beginning all the way through your life to the very end. Life of a showgirl. And that is the closest connection I could make with that one to Life of a Showgirl. But if I've missed anything, please let me know. I'm having so much fun putting all of these artists in connection to Taylor. It is literally Christmas for me. Also, just wanted to welcome all the new Swifties that have come along since their last video. I hope this video did you proud, and I hope you stick around and I can show you some more really cool art. Let me know if you want to follow up after the podcast comes out.